How's it going out there, everybody? As always, I am the Wolf Knight, and welcome back to some more Graveyard Keeper. We're currently over here at our refugee camp. We come over here and look at our storehouse. You see, it's nice and filled with food. It's a good bit of pumpkins and cabbage. And when we came down here to our garden beds, we noticed 3 of them were actually all of them are working now, which is great. So, as you can see, it is quite a good bit of food production. So, now we need to talk to the Marquis here. Let's see, so what does he want us to build this time? Reach a total of 7 people in the camp. Easy enough, but what we're gonna do is, we can do a refugee. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we wanna, the next thing we wanna get is a cooking table 2. And that immediately put us at 7 people. For a fee that doesn't make your efforts less decent. Watcher's Eye, porcelain pitcher, and 50 silver, and a 1 jewel. So, as you see, very lucrative. So what we want to get to next, we come over here, I talk to her. As you see, she has some recipes you can buy. Now, she will have more recipes available later, but let's see, grated carrots, grated beets, boiled eggs. We're gonna take all this 400 wheat and leave this bread in the place. Because if we take it over to the miller, we kind of get a good chunk of change from him for selling flour to him. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna port back to our home, and because we got porcelain pitchers, we can actually use these to make the porcelain funeral urns. And when we get enough ash from burning some bodies, we'll basically make a marble columbarium, or however you pronounce it. So, kind of, you know, we only have about 4 zombies for automation. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take about 20 carrots. And we're gonna go put them in the box so we can have the donkey bring us a couple of bodies, so we can start embalming, making more zombies, so we can have like a bigger line of automation. And basically, you have to put it in stacks of 10, but every 10 stack is basically 2 bodies, so we'll get a total of 4 bodies delivered. Now, I've also been using the leftover money that we got from the first time we sold that piece of jewelry. We've been buying gold elixirs and glue from Clotho. We now have, like, let's see, 16 gold injections and 12 glue injections, in addition to our 16 silver injections. So, and then we basically, if you remember right, episode or 2 ago, we embalmed one of our zombies, making them 25. Well, we basically went around and did work on all of them, so now they're much more effective than what they previously were. But like I said, we only have 4. 2 down in our basement, and the 2 up here. We have one on the alchemy decomposer and one on the brewery stand, and then the 2 we have right there. So let's quickly run over here to the miller and deposit this stuff. Now we also did buy a thing of acid to give to the astrologer, so we can get that out of the way. Now we just need to get the restoration tools. So let's sell all this wheat, or flour I should say. This is actually very lucrative. So 1182. Alright, that's all he'll be able to take. And now back home. We could just put this here for later. Now we could do that. We could make some bread. But once again, it'll take a lot of... I mean, look at how much dough we'd be able to make. 200, we'd be able to make over 400 dough. But we'd need like 315 water. Yeah, we're definitely not going to do that. So the Watcher's Eye will come into play later in this DLC. It's not useful right now. So let's see, we did a sermon yesterday and got a little bit of money and faith. So what we're gonna do is head down here into the morgue, and we'll grab about... We've got more faith over here, so we're gonna get about 40 of it to put into our mortuary rack over there. And that's almost basically all the faith we have. Because we want to make, you know, like I said, we want to, if these bodies turn out to be good or decent, we'll use them to make some zombies so we can get more, you know, help on the graveyard. Alrighty. Let's see, what do we want to do next? We're gonna run over here to Clotho once again and buy another alchemy recipe. And see what, take a chance on rolling the dice and see what we get. Now the last few I've bought, I've only gotten potions from them. And potions will basically, you know, increase like your attack damage or increase your defense. So, oops, nope. Let's see what we get. A heal potion. That would be the other... That would most likely be the other recipe for the heal potion. You remember back when we were fussing around with alchemy, we were trying to remember like what it's needed to make. Because I don't have the frog research, I'm gonna buy just one frog. Now let's port back home. I'm gonna take this to our research table. You should have enough faith to research the little guy and see what kind of stuff we get from him. Because you want to reveal as much of the alchemy components as you can. I'm sorry if I seem a little sniffy. I took a nap a little bit ago and my nose is a little stopped up. So researchy. We get nothing from him. I'll destroy him because we don't need him. And because it is the merchant day, we can actually take this and sell it. Ooh, because we have so much silver, I believe we could buy the trade license needed for the merchant. So let's go do exactly that. Because then while we go to take the trade license over to the merchant to say, hey, look, we have a trade license now, could go into business. We also give him the jewels to sell for 75. so we can make some more money. So we got everything for citizen, rightful citizen, trade license, 50 gold or 50 silver. Let's see, aristocrat. As you say, you need 12 gold to buy the 35 for the aristocrat, so we can get the aristocrat papers. But we got all that. Now we do have this town pass, so we can go to town. We kind of get an interesting situation when we try to go to town, and I'll show you that in a second. What we're gonna do is go over here and go to our bed and cop some Z's. And once we port over to the dead horse, and we'll immediately show you the situation with what happens when we try to go to the town. Alrighty. Port to the dead horse. Now we did bring some ink and pen to give to Vegnar here, so let's give him that. He gives us a bronze story. Yes, yes. And now he wants us to trade a bottle of wine for a story. Alrighty, got that taken care of. Mr. Merchant, I have the trade license. And now we'll basically come into this barn, and it'll be the start of our business. Put pallets here and take crates of goods from here every merchant day. Crates. Alrighty. I can only sell 1 crate per week. That's not too much. So now we gotta invest in marketing. First, increase our fame level to at least 3. That means we'll be able to sell 3 crates per week. Second, sell our first 7 crates. How can we improve our our fame? We'll use an ancient technique that never fails. Make a bunch of advertising flyers and leave them on an office desk. We want a celebrity to boost. How am I going to transport the crates? They're heavy. Alrighty, so now we'll trade. Here, Mr. Merchant. Check my jewels. If we come over here, we can see we can make pallets for 6 flitch and 1 fame. And we can go for a marketing campaign for 10 flyers. So as we, give out 10 flyers, we'll get a fame which we could use to fill up to make pallets. You get a nice little, you get about, I think 15 to 16 silver for every box that is sold. So it is a good way to, if you have just a base game, it's a good way to make money once you get to it. But now we'll come over here, talk to this guard. We give him the town pass and he opens up. So now we can head to the town. But what happens when we try to? Ow! We get hit by lightning for quite a lot of damage. But remember, we're basically immortal. Sorry, what the heck was that? I think I was struck by lightning on the way to town. I felt it, an ancient and powerful rage. Bounce on over here immediately. It would seem that someone or something greater power doesn't want you in the town. I'm not sure. Basically, tell you about, basically, go down to Snake and talk to him. So, you don't have to necessarily keep the Watcher's eye on you, But I recommend, you know, keeping it on you for now. So we have 87 silver and 91 copper. So we got quite a good bit of money now. So let's see, what do we need to do now? Oh yes, the mission to make our tavern. So let me pull up the. We need to go down to Quarry. Now, once you buy the land, you'll get this hire Quarry to build the tavern. We'll need to bring him 12 simple iron parts, wood planks, and nails. So, let's grab 12 wood planks, 12 simple iron parts, and 12 nails. Once you get this build, we'll port over to the dead horse. I hate my nose is feeling stopped up right now. I don't know why. You know, before I took my nap, it was all fine. So let's deliver these to Quarry, and he will build us our tavern. I hate it when this happens. He'll kind of glitchy a little. But give, and give. Alrighty. Now we'll basically just have to wait a day. So now we'll port back home. And we will go to sleep. Or we will meditate so we can quickly pass the day so we can get Quarry to build our tavern. Oh, body. So gotta take care of that first, actually. I forgot. I temporarily forgot we had bodies set to come at the end of the day. So let's plunk him down, and he's a 4-3. So we'll quickly resurrect him. And we'll hit him with a glue injection. And then gold and silver, and remove blood and fat. We should get him around 20, 22, 25. Making him a decent zombie for us. That should be plenty of time for the glue injection to take effect. Now we'll see. Yes, it did. Next up, we'll hit with silver. This is basically when I get new bodies to make into zombies. I'll basically just do this process back and forward to the meditation spot. Let it go by a few, and then go back to the body and set up the next embalming, and let it just basically until we get all the embalming liquids we wanted in them. As you see, the process, you know, it is quite quick. It doesn't take long for them to fully embalm. So come on. Embalm faster, please. Then after this, we'll hit it with the gold injection. And gold. And now one last time, meditating on spot. Now if you ever end up getting like a backlog of bodies, like if you ever, it's like you forget that a body gets delivered. If your body doesn't get too heavily decayed, you can buy you can use an embalming liquid, the what was it? Let's see. The restoration injection. reduces the body's decay by 50%. So as long as you manage to get the body, if you forget and the body is like under 50, is like over 50% decay, then you're all good. So once again, blood and fat. Little remove. And we got a 22 body. Alrighty. So the question is, where do we put him? We'll just plunk him down on something. So you got one body there, one zombie there. I thought I embalmed all my zombies. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.